Okay, gang, welcome back to Pokemon Black version. We're gonna go back to Wellspring Cave for a couple minutes here before I forget, because there are a couple of Pokemon in here, and at least one of them is pretty good. On the other hand, one of them will not be able to live up to its full potential in this playthrough. I believe there's only 2 Pokemon in here that we can catch right now. Well, there might be the Zero, but... Oh, yeah, this thing's here, too. I forgot about Woobat entirely. No Axew here. At this point, the things I was looking for were Roggenrola, which, unfortunately, Roggenrola is not going to be much of a team member because we can't have Gigalith due to a lack of trade ability. And wow, Cat-O-Nine, you are just made of glass, aren't you? Held together by spit and prayers. I have a feeling somebody's getting cut, so sincere apologies to any Purloin fans who may be hanging out there. But the other one that you can get here that actually has a high chance of being in the party is Drillbur. Because Excadrill is just kind of a monster. In fact, anybody who's, like, even so much as looked at competitive in this era would know that Excadrill just got, like, banned over and over because it was too good. Which is very funny to me for the Diglett replacement, where it's like, oh yeah, there's Dugtrio. Dugtrio is an important part of the metagame, and it's usually very well balanced, and then there's Excadrill, who's just this toxic bitch. Yeah, oh, it has Headbutt. Headbutt's it's got one good move. Tragically, though, we're not going to be able to max it out to Gigalith, so it would be just a temporary party member. Yeah, we'll catch Roggenrola, though. Just to have it there. You know, have it in the party, Pokedex thing. Not Geodude, yeah, pretty much. Roggenrola's ear is hexagonal in shape. That's a very simplistic description that's forgetting the fact that its ear is biologically that thing in the middle of its face. Yeah, Roggenrola has a bizarre biology, but of course it is a rock, so... I mean, it's already kind of weird that it's a living creature to begin with. Also, I feel like it should be noted that Roggenrola probably couldn't roll very well because of its chunky anatomy. Like, okay, it's got a big divot in its facial region there, which would probably make it come to a stop, and then it's got feet, and it's got a weird thing sticking out of the head. Ah, okay, pardon me. Excadrill is not actually currently banned in any of them. It's not in Ubers. It's only in OU for most of them. Yeah, you're gonna get speared at some point if that happens. That's the thing that people forget. Anyway, here's a bit of a Mario 64 reference. I-Rock. That's the boss in the Shifting Sandland. Oh, oops, that was the wrong... That's alright. We'll put Hearn at the front of the party, and give me a sec to go double-check something. And make sure that this is actually a Pokemon I can obtain. Alright, yeah, so it's just Roggenrola and Woobat in here. Actually, we want to put Pochita at the front of our party so that way we can optimize the use of our Repel. Basically, I want to try to force a dust cloud to appear. Like that. Okay, game, sure. Can't even give me a gem. Sheesh. Oh yeah, this is not the one that adds a, There's a... Yeah, I need to look at my, Well... I'm not really sure what to do with my emote slots, because I have a surprising amount of them. I looked at it, and it's like, by the way, you've got, like, 5 and a bunch of animated emote slots. I should do something with those at some point. Also, wow, okay, we got all of one dust cloud, and it gave me a fucking Everstone. Okay. I'm a little bit upset about that, as you can probably tell. I also probably should see about filling out my, Oh, God. I should see about filling out the Frankerface Z slots, too, and see if I can do some fun stuff with that, because... I admit I'm not 100% sure what all I wanted to put in there. But I didn't see a whole lot of some of the things I was looking for, so... Eh. I'll figure that stuff out eventually. Right, just set this thing on fire a couple times. Again, I'm gonna try for another, like, minute, maybe, to see if we can get a dust cloud to spawn. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say the hell with it and go somewhere else. And by somewhere else, I mean further on down the road, because as much as we do really want to have Drillbur in our party, there's still plenty of stuff for us to pick up, and also we probably should get a move on instead of me spending literally 3 hours here trying to get one Pokemon to spawn. Also, this thing's a real jerk. It confused me. Alright, cool. Classic Zubat, except it also does damage. You got his ass, yep. Oh, crud. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, now we can give some experience to somebody else. Which is gonna be Hearn in this case. Give me some more levels on this thing. with the incredibly still-looking, you know, smoke cloud that barely moves. I got hit by confusion on, like, its first roll, and I ended up getting good old Pokemon XCOM Fire Emblem accuracy. You know, classic RNG that you never get when you want it, but boy oh boy does the game seem to, you know, absolutely annihilate you. I guess something has to even the playing field. Wild Pokemon don't have EVs. I guess so, sheesh. Just a sec. There we go. Right. Oh, I'm sure that that's always fun. This is also making me think a little bit about RNG manip in Fire Emblem, which I don't know the specifics of. Except that it's doable and it's abused quite widely for speedruns and stuff. I want to see if we can spawn a rustling grass here. Is there anything actually of note in this area? It's just going to be an Audino, but that's okay. We'll take some free experience. Yeah, I forgot to do it because I'm not used to it yet. Hey, we set the Audino on fire. Neat. And then it unburned itself immediately. Oh, you had an orange berry, that's it. Well, that's fine. Oh, geez, that's... Yeah, that's about what I would expect RNG manipulation to end up looking like, is... Because, yeah. It usually is a huge pain in the butt. Sorry, the sticker on the bottom of my PS4 controller peeled off and now it's just sticking all over my hands and that's what I was swearing about. It's fine. Everything's fine. I managed to free myself from the sticker. The sticker that... is a sticker, alright, I guess. I don't know. I didn't try very hard to say anything, sorry. Alright, so these patches of grass are gonna all be the same. Do we have anything of note in the dark grass? We do not. I have an encounter table pulled up so that way I can take a look at this. So nobody has to come in and answer for me. I'll figure it out on my own by reading. Oh, hey, there's Charon. He's hanging out in the deep grass for some reason. Oh, if you fight me again, dude, I'm gonna give you a massive swirly. Oh, okay, he just wants to tell me about the... I didn't even see what he said. Did he say something strange? Listen, not everybody necessarily knew better. This would have been a time period where technology seemed cool. This is slightly before it turned out that every Oh. Ow, okay. I thought it was some sort of weird joke in the text that I missed. Because I'm not paying huge amounts of attention to that. It's a Pokemon game. These are just random trainers. It's not like they're gonna tell me where the secret pirate treasure is buried. Because they don't know either. Oh, okay. I couldn't read the font very well. Gotcha. And yeah, somehow the Woobots that's actually have some damage to them, but I think maybe that's just because I'm not lucky or something. It's not like I'm firefighting type yet. Oh boy, Pidove has Gust, you don't fucking say. Nice. We got ourselves another great ball. Any amount of not money we have to spend on those. Oh, we already knew about Gutsman's ass. We always know about Gutsman's ass. That's a universal constant. Oh, hey, look, it's a garbage rat. Oh, that was an actual amount of damage, I think, so... Just laser beam that thing. Oh, Purloin. That's something that I can't damage. Slightly tragic. And I do mean slightly. Meanwhile, we might be able to get some work done with Rolf here. Yeah, I mean, even after a debuff, that tackle is still good damage. Ouch. That's not something we like to see. The crit, however, oh yeah, that's good times. Rolf wants to learn Helping Hand. That could be more useful than Odor Sleuth, I think, so... Yup. Okay, free item. Find an Awakening. That could potentially be pretty useful for an upcoming fight. Otherwise, I wouldn't think about picking it up, really, so... Think about buying one. Oh, I'm sure he's somewhere. Horribly lost. Wait. No, that's just me in every video game. Hey, neat. Yeah, use fighting type Pokemon. Well, interestingly enough, we haven't seen a whole lot of those. However, there are 2 outside of, well, 3 actually, come to think of it, outside of this area. That's right, because Sawk and Throw aren't really version exclusive. They're just significantly easier to find in one version than the other. Oh yeah, you're an actual trainer, right? Yeah. It's an actual trainer, all right. I don't know if you did, but I did see you were making progress with it, so... there is certainly that. And yep, there it is, not quite dying. Good old Gen 5 going forward sturdy. That's all we wanted over on that side of things. Because, I mean, okay, we could probably get some more EXP over on the right side of the map. If we wanted to, but for now... we can get more over on the left side of the map, right? Yeah, because those things are going to be higher level. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of options for that. Like, we got a couple of Pokemon with Fury Swipes. Oh, yeah. Other town exit is actually a town exit. Hey, Rock Smash. That's just a TM. That's not even an HM in this game. That's nice. And I mean, that's not much of a move, but it is fighting damage. So we can probably put it to some use. Can anybody in our team even learn that right now? Yeah, actually, a couple of them can. Let's give it to Rolf for a little bit more variety. Say, didn't you just learn a chunk move? And it's Helping Hand. That's fairly niche in terms of being, like, useful for those purposes, but... I'll talk to this nurse who's a trainer. And oh hey, look, we've got a more advanced version of that. Oh wow, it has Psybeam. You don't say. We switched Cat-O-Nine in here. We should be immune to damage from this thing, basically entirely. Yeah, okay, so that did like all or nothing for you, buddy. You got Yawn, Imprison, Psybeam, and Lucky Chant. Yeah, so we can't take any damage from this Pokemon. Period. However, it can be a very annoying and slow battle. Yeah, it's true, and there are, like, there's more than one Pokemon now that learns Arm Thrust, I'm pretty sure. Because for a long time, Arm Thrust was just the Hariyama line. And yeah, this is going to be a long and tedious affair, but that's about it. Sits here mashing A. The opponent doesn't want to waste moves, but unfortunately, every move is a waste. So, well, only about half an hour later, we finally have defeated that Munna, but it got the job done, didn't it? And now she becomes a healing point. That's a pretty useful thing that happens with all of the nurse and doctor trainers in the overworld in these games. Are that once you beat them, you can talk to them and they'll heal your Pokemon. Now real quick, before I dig too deep into the outside of Pinwheel Forest, I want to see if... Okay, I can't do anything on the inside whatsoever because there's a bunch of fucking clowns in the way. Damn, I'll just have to wait for... obtaining any of our possible party members from there. However, there is at least one Pokemon we want to get outside of here. Possibly more. It's something you see too often in Gen 4 and Gen 5. Meanwhile, in generations after that, they usually did things that we didn't end up seeing those. I mean... About to use Petilil. That'll be a pretty good opening to set Pochita in here for a little bit of fire damage. Yeah, Gen 5 had so many roadblocks that they started making jokes about it after a period of time, and then it's just like, come on, just start designing your game better. Oh, I got leech seeded anyway. Aw, damn it. Get out of here. Oh, I think I heard my controller disconnect. Light's still on though, so it's fine. Yeah, nothing to worry about, folks. Yeah, there was some stutter there for a minute, and I'm not 100% sure why, but it did happen. Yeah, we gotta rock and roll, Great Ball. Good item. Again, always nice to not have to spend money on those early on. Wait, can we even buy Great Balls yet? We may not be able to. So, if so, you know, double bonanza. Oh yeah, we can find Tympole in this area for the first time. It's got Bubble Beam. That's not a bad move at that level. Oh no, it might lower our speed that we already don't have any of because we're Musharna. Oh yeah, that growl is really gonna help you, buddy. And one last Tympole for good measure. Being smug. Yeah, that is his defining feature, it's true. You are not exactly Batman, kid. Yay! Free antidote. That is not nearly as important nowadays because poison... In this game, poison doesn't even damage you on the overworld. Super Potion is pretty handy, though. Take that. Also, I just think there's a little bit less poison in this game in general compared to earlier games in the series. Alright, kiddo, what do you got? You got stuff from inside Pinwheel Forest that we can't get to yet. It's a little tragic. Venipede is pretty good. It evolves into Scolipede. It is its third stage, which Scolipede is really strong. That might actually be a possible party member choice. Because of its great speed and its very good attack power. That and this is a point where bug-type moves were really starting to get significantly more useful. Also because they existed and were strong, finally, starting in Gen 4. And in Gen 5, they have better distribution on some of them. You know, bug types finally getting to eat, right? As opposed to the only time you see bug damage being maybe from Jolteon as it wastes a turn, basically, to not do enough damage to an opponent. Let's go ahead and try to catch this Tympole. Very nice. I'm not 100% sure what I'm naming this thing yet. I mean, it evolves into a frog from a tadpole, which should surprise absolutely nobody, really. Eyeball frog doesn't fit. Wait. It's... I'm trying to remember. Frogfucius, I think, is the guy's name? Zora River. There's a couple of other frogs in various things. Yeah. We'll go with Frogfucius. That actually does fit. I realized that my, that my letter counting was off there. Frogfucius! Hey, I haven't played Mario RPG in a minute. I don't have the remake yet, but I've heard that the remake is pretty good. Although I've heard that the extra material is a little bit on the ancillary side. But I mean, that's fine. The base game is still the base game and still pretty good. Level 17. Nice. And that'll place somebody in our party outpacing our starter. Bit of a rarity for me. It's a challenge rock, is it? Can we use Rock Smash? No? I forget what the deal is with the challenge rock then. Oh, okay, I need a fighting type. And there are some in the area, I just haven't gotten them to appear because of RNG. Hey, a netball. Nice. Oh yeah, I guess Pig Knight is Already already a fighting type, right? Yeah. Oh, you jerk. Oh no, that wasn't Sing. It was Round. I didn't look, I just heard. And I was like, that's Sing, right? But it's using the same sound sample as all. Wow, I really haven't even seen a Pidove out here. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, see, it's using the old Sing melody in it. That's just confusing. As I remember that some glitch Pokemon had that as had the Sing as its cry sound in the old games. Alright, so Sawk, I believe Sawk's only basic ability is Sturdy. Oh no, it has a chance of Inner Focus, but we want Sturdy, so we're gonna take a shot at just Psybeaming this thing anyway. And no, we're not gonna do any save state goofiness and be like, oh yeah, but... And see, there it is. There's the Sturdy. And we chuck the ball. Oh god, okay. Thanks, game. I guess I'll just use the lower tier balls then until we get a catch. If it's gonna just pop immediately out of a Great Ball, then we'll use anything else. And yeah, that's gotta be a... that had to be a kill because we did so much damage to it with Psybeam. It was no longer amused by our shit. Oh, come on. Get in the ball. Don't make this more painful than you already have, buddy. Who am I kidding? That's not gonna happen. I get 3. I've got a name in mind for this fella already. I just gotta actually catch this Pokemon. I want to save the netball because it's good for specific types of Pokemon. Damn it. Oh yeah, we don't even need 2 hits from Double Kick. Game, please. my only status user is dead now. Alright, well, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. Come on, give me better odds here, game. This is absolutely miserable. I don't think this thing has much of... This thing has a pretty low catch rate. Yeah, 45. So it is admittedly a tough catch, but this is like worse than most legendary catches I've ever done. Game, for fuck's sakes. Finally! Wow, that was really, really painful. Thank you, game. I'm glad I caught like the one other Pokemon here of value. Yeah, so a lot of people refer to Sawk and Throh as Bert and Ernie. I got a couple of different Muppets in mind for these fellas. And since we're going in alphabetical order, unfortunately this one doesn't get to be Waldorf, it has to be Statler. Which is slightly confusing for some people, I'm pretty sure, because that's quite close to Stantler. But no relation to a not quite moose Pokemon. Oh hey, here's the other fighting type in the region, Timburr. Timburr is basically the equivalent of Machop in this game. So, again, its final evolution, Conkeldurr, is quite strong, but it's trade exclusive. So... not ideal of a party member, to put it bluntly. However, we'll take the free experience. Boy, if only I could give Sawk Mirror Coat, then it really would just be like, you know, absolutely yucking it up constantly. Oh, what? Psychic type? Oh, what? I'm all out of HP? Well... Oh, we got hit by... We ate a straight crit and we died. Thanks, Timburr. Thanks, RNG. Yay, I'm sorry, Purloin, you're going in a box pretty soon, unfortunately. So that last level up, I guess at least is one last hurrah, but... We're not talking about inspiring stats here. We're not in Anything Goes. So... not in Gen 9 Anything Goes, there we go. Oh, that's a noise. Just want to run away from the fights, that way I can go back to the Pokemon Center. And mauled about how many Pokeballs I had to throw at one Pokemon. Boy, if only I had tried putting that thing to sleep early in the fight. Unfortunately, it used Bite on its first turn, so that would have sucked. Alright, let's heal up, and then let's go dump a bunch of money. Get me some more balls. Oh, hey, we can buy great balls this early. That's nice. Well, I feel like the reliability of regular Pokeballs is kind of going down a little bit, but we'll grab some of them anyway and keep great balls for stuff that I know to be harder catches. Because we should be able to squeeze a little bit more out of them for the time being. Oh yeah, that is a thing, right? Second shop. Yeah. You've got eel balls, you got net balls. There's 2 bugs in Pinwheel Forest, so we'll grab a second net ball. And then the rest of these are male. That's not very helpful. Alright, Statler, can you learn anything useful? I should probably not have closed the menu immediately. We have all 3 TMs. I don't know why I'm asking that question. Well, I can teach the monkey how to steal, I guess. Let it get, like, another 2 seconds of utility. Otherwise, the only attack move that it has right now is double kick, and that's not necessarily the nicest place to be. But we'll use it for what we can for the moment. We'll go gain some experience. And we've got a couple more trainers to fight to get Rasharna some more experience. I also do have to level up the rest of my party, you're right, the ones that actually matter anyway. That seems a little bit rude, but listen. I have a feeling that Pidove is not actually going to last very long in here, because I can't really ever seem to get a whole lot of interest in bringing that Pokemon out. Yeah, we got all the items over here. We got all the items here except for the star piece or whatever we can get from Challenge Rock. Alright, now these guys are 2 fighting guys. So I can somehow not get in the fight. Well. Here we go. Oh, only the one Pokemon. Wow, alright. So that thing's brains are gonna get fucking scrambled. Just absolutely cooked. Alright. Thanks for the extremely easy experience, dude. But you'd at least have 2 Pokemon. No, that would probably be worth more experience, to be fair. Let's let this trainer come to me. And again, just a single Timber. Tim Burton. So let's do this, and... Hey, Rolf, have you picked up an item? No, the pickup rates in this game seem to be pretty shit. Hey, there we go. Free money. Oh, yeah. Don't you like free money? You probably do, and you don't even know it. Cuts man's ass. Yep, it sure does. What could possibly be red? Well, I was gonna say what could possibly be red enough, and then I realized, yeah, throw. I'm gonna do this real quick, and we're gonna hang out around this area and see if we can get in some doubles. Either way, though, the EXP should probably be a little bit better for these fellas. I mean, that's still not amazing of a show up there, but granted, yeah, this is literally just Route 4, well, asterisk. It's quite early in the game is the important point. Oh yeah, right across the belt. That's a very low kick. I guess. Actually, less than you'd think. But regardless... Oh yeah, that's right. Double kick isn't at the top of our list. I should probably reorder my moves for this a little bit more. Oh well. Yeah, we do have to worry about crits in theory. Maybe this thing will just die in one turn. Yep, that's better. No need to worry about the crits. Now we should at least be able to take on the generic trainers in the gym. Even though the gym leader will probably kick my ass, but I just want a source of decent experience. There's not a ton you can do for that early in the game other than waiting around for rustling grass, which I could do. Oh, we got bumped by, oh, it's N. I couldn't see very well from the arch. Oh, I see. You're not a fan of Smogon, but you do like competitive Pokemon. Oh, it's a branching text. It doesn't matter in this game. Now, N is quite interesting among these sort of recurring characters in that his party changes drastically, basically entirely between encounters. Mostly being formed of whatever can be found in the local area. Which kind of makes sense for him because, hey, he's supposedly the big cheese of Team Plasma outside of Ghetsis, who is truly pulling the strings as opposed to just being a public speaker. So if their idea is, hey, people shouldn't keep Pokemon, it would make sense for him to keep cycling out and just using whatever's local. Of course, obviously, that whole thing is a bunch of lies in the plot, but we haven't gotten there yet. Ah, yeah, good old 55% accuracy. I love it. Well, thankfully we won the other coin flip, so we nuke that Tympole. And we got Timber for the last Pokemon. Let's get our starter some EXP, because this is probably one of the longest periods of time I've gone without evolving a starter. Nice and easy. Ooh! Not quite enough for the evolution. Nah, it's just rude. And always sounding really, really, really normal, though I guess it would make a little bit of sense if the kid didn't have real social skills because, well, yeah, we all know what kind of parent Ghetsis was, and we haven't even gotten to that point in the plot. Amazingly enough, though, he still has lunch money for us to take. Which, I mean, I suppose that an operation like Team Plasma would need quite the funding, so maybe fair enough. This should be the evolution level. 17 seems about right. Yeah, if it was 18, that would be kind of ridiculous. I think only, for Alligator, I think only Totodile evolves at level 18 out of any of the starters. And there we go. We have evolved Pochita into Pignite. Wants to learn Arm Thrust. Oh, fuck yes. That is spectacular. What a way to enter being evolved. I always kind of let Emboar fall by the wayside because, you know, third in a row firefighting starter and the other two were real good. Meanwhile, Emboar is like, I'm a tank, but mostly what I've got is HP, and it is a little bit less impressive as a rule, but not really a bad Pokemon, actually. Plus, I mean, good learn set, so set up nicely for in-game reasons. Actually, we're gonna go start picking away at that gym. I was gonna do that before, and then... Oh yeah, you're the fossil person. Hmm. Hey, how's it going there? I forgot where you're... I forgot who you were on Roundy's Discord. Little Kaiju. There we go. My brain switched off. Hey, it's sort of like a Dragonite skeleton. I wonder if that thing has anything to do with Deoxys over on the left. I don't remember. What'd you miss? Not much. We caught Sawk after a lot of... a major ordeal of losing most of our Pokeballs. Unfortunately, Timber is not going to be in our party because I can't trade through this. So, unless I can catch Conkeldurr later in the game in, like, Rustling Grass or something, in which case, I mean, yeah. But otherwise, until then, Sawk is going to end up being our go-to for the time being. Yeah, we lost, like, almost all of our Pokeballs. I think we ended up... We had, like, a Great Ball and a Net Ball left after that encounter. It was quite sad. But we did catch Sawk, and, again, I think Sawk is a pretty good Pokemon. Because I don't know offhand if anything has just a patch to do that, or I'd have to hack that shit myself, which I'm lazy. And I wanted to play this game not a randomizer also. Like, yeah. And this thing is, yeah, this is the Godstone, but we never get to... Actually, it might be the White Stone. Whatever. They all look the same. The Godstone isn't an item we can pick up anyway. It was from an old draft of the story, as far as we can tell. At least that's my best guess. And my best guess, admittedly, is not great, but also... You know... Yeah, I was double checking if they had nothing else to say. That is a mask, alright. What, isn't that the thing that we had to get in Polly's scenario in BN4? And a couple of generic bones. Once carried his weapons. Oh, I guess they're from Marowak, huh? That might be doable, I don't remember if you can switch off everything else for it. Yeah, that's a Dragonite. I mean, I guess a Dragonite could fly around the world. What's this? That's an Armaldo, I can see it now. Yeah, we'll get a better camera angle on that so we can see the Armaldo texture. Meteor that is space virus. Oh yeah, that is absolutely Deoxys related. That will let us change its form. If we had a Deoxys, but we don't, so... Don't even think about it, never mind. It's not a real thing. Sure, dude. Just give me the fresh water. Yeah, we already figured that out. Answer questions hidden in the books. Nice to meet you, Pokemon. It's the first book. Oh, I'm sure they'll get me into fights, right? That's fine. Oh, hey, look, it's one of these things. You know, a randomizer could turn these all into Rattata. Wait. Ah, yes, I love Garbage Protect. I think there's just something that actually peeves me off about it using Detect instead of Protect. Like, okay, it's fitting on some level, but also, ugh. Small brown. Okay, first Pokemon you met in this gym. Okay, so is that going to... I thought we had to answer the question, do I? Alright, so the first Pokemon that we saw in here was a Patrat. Yeah, there we go. Randomize the battle music from all different versions. Good question. I actually don't know if any of the current Pokemon randomizers do anything with the music and stuff. Alright, burns inside its body and gives off smoke from its head while it runs. It's something to do with a train, isn't it? Yeah, it's a train. I remember that. By remember that, I mean... I don't remember that at all, and yeah. It's one of those things that makes sense, right? It's super obvious, and the idea of it being not a real creature, it's a standard kind of riddle. That would definitely be something that's kind of interesting. I did that way back in the past with the OOT randomizer. I tended to find that quite disruptive with that game in terms of the music shuffler because, of course, a lot of themes in that go, like, extremely hard for when you're in town or something. But it is an interesting concept. And it can often be quite funny, so... I understand why somebody would like it. Wants to learn Low Sweep. Hell yeah, let's get another move that does actual damage. Low Sweep is pretty decent. 65 power, I think, fighting move that reduces speed. So again, for a mid-speeder like old buddy here, that should go quite nicely for us. Alright, what do you got to say about this train book? Heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. Bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. Well, it's not Patrat, it's... I was gonna say, is it about this thing? Yeah. Yeah, Poffins, remember those? Gen 4 was weird. 2 backward, 1 to the left. 2 forward, 1 to the right. Move 1 backward. So it's literally just 1 back. I'm gonna assume, yeah, I just have to pry the bookshelves open, probably. Let's see how low sweep does for us in terms of damage. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. I think double kick might be more damage total, but I'm not certain of that. Double kick would have... Actually, double kick would have to be above base power 30 for that to be the case. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, double kick is 30. Oh, low sweep is only 60 in this generation. Gotcha, they bumped it up to 65 later on. Probably to prevent it from proccing Technician. So yeah, it's the same amount of damage, really. It's just that double kick can break sturdy. Duly noted. Oh wow, that was pretty strong, but I guess little pups are not really known for their defense. Hooray! Ah, I see. There we go. That opens the bookcase. Do we even have, like, damage on us to worry about healing? I mean, Pig Knight is a little bit chipped, but I think we'll be okay. Or at the very least, it won't make a difference. Alright, here we go. It's time to go up against the gym leader, Lenora. So rather infamously, a lot of people were a little bit upset about how Lenora kind of looked, because they sort of said that she looked a bit like a stereotype. So what they did was they changed the pose on the official art slightly, not even the sprite. Just the official art when the game came out in the US. And I gotta say that regardless of your feelings about the matter, you know, we'll set that aside. That is the worst possible way that you could go about doing it. Like, what was even the point? Did you even try? Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if the folks at Nintendo were like, we're not gonna take this seriously. Yeah, so you remember, I'm not making it up. That's all I've got to say on it is... Yeah, there was some upset about it, and I'm not qualified to, you know, say anything about in any direction, and of course, obviously, people are welcome to be upset about whatever. But it is just like, wow, you did nothing. Yeah, that's something that I might look at for another playthrough. Although, yes, there is absolutely a problem of some Pokemon, starting especially in this game, evolving way too late. I mean, did Hydreigon really need to not be a thing until level 64? Oh yeah, here's Watchog getting the jerk RNG. Oh, status restore is a different pocket, right? We've only gotten 3 Chesto berries. I probably should equip one of those to Pochita, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true. Retaliate. Ouch! Fucking okay with the critical hit. Alright, game, sure. Yeah, this thing is kind of infamous for being, like, surprisingly difficult. Oh, it has crunch, does it? At level 20, it has fucking crunch! Come on! That's actually, like, the most disgusting move that I've seen on its second, second Gym Leader's Pokemon. There we go. I was gonna get there eventually. But yeah, hey, this time it took us 2 rolls to get that accuracy. Well, actually, no, the first one we were just too slow because it landed the 60% 2 in a row. I guess it would depend on the Pokemon for that. Anyway, this thing is less bad than you would think, but it can definitely blow you up pretty hard. Retaliate is strong, but it's only 70 base power strong and only has 5 PP. And it loses most of its effectiveness on turn 2, which is what happened there. That's why I didn't get immediately blowed up, which is kind of a surprise that the AI didn't just immediately go, yeah, okay, let's just kill this fucker off of Retaliate, but shockingly easy, and for that we get the basic badge. Good name for that, so... Well, yeah, it's just also the fact that, right, yeah, it's a problem no matter what. Although, as you can probably understand, I significantly think that crunch is more concerning of a thing. Threatening to steal some bones, yeah, okay, sure, guys. I'm glad that they're giving it the dignity that it deserves. Of just like, oh yeah, they're trying to steal some bones. Yeah. Okay. Alright then, I don't know what purpose the Dragonite Skull has for you dudes, but, at least we should be able to heal before we do that. Well, I mean... I think the fact that it's rock polished to start with is pretty funny, too. But... Oh, hi, Berg. Yeah, Berg is the third gym leader we'll be dealing with. Yeah. You know, Brock polish. Wait. Hey, we got the item finder. Oh, sorry, the dowsing machine. Oh, sorry, the dowsing MCHN. I don't remember how the item finder operates in this game compared to any other generation. Where's our thing? I guess we can register it, right? Register on the select button, I think. No, is it on side button? Ooh, okay, so it's... So I guess there's something up here. Yeah, that shows us when we stand on it. Nice. That's quite handy, actually. That's a very easy to use item finder. Very much like Gen 6 item finder. Okay, that's pretty good. That's something I'll look at again for future randomizer stuff. Good that they've advanced on that level too. I forget how many options there used to be for randomized evolutions in the past, if it was like randomized method and stuff too. I know that there are ways to make trade evos happen through not trade on those, but yeah, otherwise I was not completely certain. Anywho, let's make our way into here. You got anything to say, Berg? Yeah, I know that updating moves is a thing that can be done. I'd say what about up to Gen 9, but I don't know if there's actually much that was changed from Gen 8 to Gen 9. Oh, also one of these twins is named Mayo. That's an excellent, and by excellent I mean that's a strange choice for a name. There's no getting around it. Yeah, let's switch you in there, because come to think of it, Statler doesn't need to be a main fella for a bit. Oh, so it's probably just not completely set up for anything. They just haven't updated the program for Gen 9 updates, I guess. Or there's not many to begin with, which was the other distinct possibility. Regardless, yeah, stuff I'll look at in the future. All right. So we're gonna switch old Bomber up to the front there to gain some EXP for us. Oh, it's a forced encounter, but placed in a weird position. Tom Ado. Wait. I remember that episode of the anime. Alright, well, I know a couple of folks in this party who can take care of this Sandile. But we don't care about giving experience to the Green Monkey, so let's do this. Yeah, back when you had to do a lot more switch leveling. And let me tell you, I love the auto EXP share. I mean, I understand people would want to toggle off, but, you know. Yeah, I would say go for it, just to, you know, have a little bit more challenge going. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up just being like, well, throw me your settings, because I'm lazy. Or something. Reminds me, I should probably try working on some of the other stuff that I have sitting around I want to start on. Oh, you got an item. Hey, what did you get, Rolf? A Great Ball. That's quite good. I just should have remembered to pick that up. Oops. You can tell the pickup rates are shit because I'm not paying any attention whatsoever. Well, I mean, you're the ones who keep approaching me, so... Enough for the back sass. I mean... That goes for both of us. Hey, a big root. That is probably not an item we're going to be getting a ton of use out of. Just on account of the fact that we're probably not going to have a whole lot of Pokemon that can do much with it. Gen 1. That would be that'd be a hell of a time. It reinstates the... What would it do if it was updated to Gen 1? Would it reinstate the 1 in 256 miss chance for everything? That would be quite funny. Oh, that's gonna be too irritating. We're switching back to Pochita. We're splitting the EXP, but it'll be okay, I think. Oh, that's a shame. Oh yeah, this Audino is surprisingly stout in general. And it hit me with the track again. You just like wasting my time, don't you, Audino? And this one even had an Oran Berry just to really ram it home. I mean, random abilities, like, well, there can always end up being some slightly bizarre results that break certain Pokemon. Not to mention Wonder Guard. I mean, I guess that a lot of that stuff would probably be hard-coded to not do the thing, but... Hey, level 14 for our Pidove. That's not too bad. I mean, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last in the party, but it would be nice for the upcoming gym. Alright, so here's one of the two bug Pokemon that we can catch here is Sewaddle. And the other one is Venipede, which I mentioned already. I'm surprised it took us this long to find a Sewaddle, but I think this is our first wild encounter here that's not an Audino, so... maybe it's not that weird, actually. But it's doing some decent damage with that Bug Bite. And there's the String Shot that is not going to matter for it whatsoever. Down to like 2 HP. This should be a free catch for us with the net ball. And if it's not, I'm gonna be mildly disappointed. Because this being a bug type, netball should be 3.5 times capture rate buff. Yes. Vanny dress it in clothes when it's... It wears clothes. It's a bug. Jeez. No, but it's double weak to flying. I'm tempted to call it like bird bait or something. So any sort of bird will eat that thing alive. And it'll be quite sad. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Well, for not the first Super Mario RPG joke this stream, clearly telling me I need to go play it again, we're gonna be Cloaker. Cloaker and whatever the other thing was from that, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if the filter applies to nicknames or just to trade attempts. But that is a thing, and infamously Coffer Regis, a Pokemon that required you to nickname it before you could trade it. Frostlass was the same way in the previous generation. As you end up having to nickname it Frostle, but I mean, wait. No, I'm the only one who's immature enough to do that. Ah, it's one of these things. Sword butt. Yeah. That's Pokemon, alright. Sword butt. He's still... Yeah, I think Hearn is still like the highest level member of our team, and we have nobody over level... Nobody over level 20 yet, which is... Or nobody at or above level 20 yet, rather, which is kind of funny after we took out that Watchog. Again, a lot of this stuff reminds me that I need to crack open the newer versions of Pokemon Essentials and see what I can do with some of that stuff, and see if I can start hashing together a project that I had as an idea for that. Yeah, it definitely kind of looks like that, doesn't it, Timber? It just doesn't really last. It gets other interestingly shaped brain tumors instead. No, no, we don't. Wow, good 2 hits on that arm thrust. Let's learn Air Cutter. That's nice. Is Air Cutter... Air Cutter has the enhanced crit rate. So that's pretty good. Yeah, Magmar, the literal butthead. Beavis? Oh, sorry. Oh, we got a free berry from the Pokemon Ranger. That's always nice. But I want to go back and heal because we took a lot of damage from that one attack. And by one attack, I mean those 2 takedowns. Those Herdiers were not polite. Well, actually, they were fine. But listen. Or don't, if you prefer. Alright, where's our... That's not what we're looking for. However, this thing should probably get absolutely obliterated by Pidove now. Oh wow, it's still faster than us. So you can tell that this isn't really, we're not exactly looking at a bird that's the best at the main bird thing, really. You know, Swellow, this ain't. Which makes sense because it's the Pidgey clone, not a Spearow clone. Oh hey, Cottony. Alright, can we avoid one-shotting this thing with Air Cutter? Because we would like to catch this if we can. We're not going to nickname it, though, because we need this for a trait. Oh. Paralyzed. Oh, come on. Don't make this, like, accuracy reduction moves. 2 in a row, that's a 1 in 16 chance. Yeah, Staraptor is a better Pokemon than Swellow, but I think Swellow is faster. And you overdid it, Pidove. Good work, buddy. Well, you know what? Accept your level and be happy about it. So yeah, we want to try to capture a Cottony if we can. There we go. There's another one. I know I was pushing it with Air Cutter, but still, I was reasonably confident that it wouldn't die. And then what happened? Especially after I get critted, or especially after I get paralyzed twice in a row. The numbers are... Ooh! I want to kick this fucker off the team just for that. Forget about whether or not we're talking about a good Pokemon here. We're talking about one that is just rolling the high numbers when it doesn't count. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we can't get poisoned because we're paralyzed. Get fucked, Venipede. Nerd. Alright, that should hopefully be enough for us to netball this. You'll notice that I'm saying should and hopeful and all this other kind of crap a lot. But listen. Hey, we got there. Name it Hell Wheel, with the irony being that it can't learn submission, which is what that move is called in Japanese, is Hell Wheel, because it's a different kind of move. Well, let's go and heal, and I'll try to catch a Cottony again before moving on. And before not permitted. I'm gonna adjust my chair real quick, hang on. Or adjust myself in the chair, rather. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Nothing changed. Another Swaddle, that's just free EXP. Because that thing should explode from a single gust. Oh, wow, it survived a gust. That's kind of impressive, actually. So my stats must be just butt. Alright, fine, we'll use Air Cutter to kill these things. If the game wants to be this argumentative. There we go. Fuck out of here. Give me that level 17. Which is probably not enough to evolve. Nope. It's probably 18 because, again, it's the equivalent of Pidgeot and that. Okay. And I missed Air Cutter with the 5% there. Alright. Get this thing out of here. There we go. I thought I was gonna get screwed by RNG again, because it would happen. And then I get a one-tile encounter. That's fun. And it's one of these things. Alright, RNG, don't fail me now. Come on. Let me just kill this and run. It didn't die! Wow. Alright. But I sure did. That's... You have got to be kidding me. How bad is this thing's special attack? 17. Okay. Yeah, never mind. No, I understand now. That's right, because this Pokemon is bad. Right. Listen, my options are not as many as I would like. And that's all there is to it. Hey, at least we gained a level from that battle, though. Oh, time to go heal. Gotta see how diabolical it ended up being. Trade Evos are now level 37. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's what I usually see out of randomizers for when they fix Trade Evo levels. But it has been a minute since I've done one of those, so... yeah, alright. Level up holding items. Yeah, I don't know how that goes in the older generations. If they, like, add new handling for that or something. But yeah, that's not a thing that we gotta think about right now, right? And... guys got some bugs. I'm feeling like we can still probably do better damage with Air Cutter than with Quick Attack. In before I'm proven completely wrong, which, I mean, probably happen eventually. Hey, another Timber, so that's... Timber shouldn't have a whole lot of special defense, and you have a nice evening there, little kaiju. Well, that's because Twitch chat kind of strips those out anyway, so I assume that's just a normal effect of that. Let's learn Roost. Ooh, that's actually good. Is this thing gonna start turning around in terms of quality? I'd be shocked if that was the case. No evolution yet, so it's probably like 20 or something. Oh hey, look, it's this thing. It's level 18. We'll switch Pochita in to get a little bit more experience, because this should be worth something. Yay, more Chesto berries. Those are pretty good. I probably should try putting them to more use in a few cases, but I don't think I have a lot of sleep stuff to deal with for the time being, so we'll worry about that more later on. You know what? Yeah, I'm feeling like throw a couple air cutters at it. This thing. Huh, that's weird. Maybe it just, like, culls all the unused space or something from the file. Because the ROM would be of, like, a fixed size, I'd think, just because of again, that's how, like, you know, all the images and stuff, all the ROM images and stuff work. All right, here we go, another Cottony. Let's see if we can catch this one, or if something disastrous will happen. Let's see if Pidove wants to kill this one too, you know? Hooray! Lived through 2 quick attacks. That's good. That's what we'd like to see. And it broke out immediately. That's just rude. It is quite... I mean, Green Monkey should probably have a chance of paralyzing it. Oh no, I could switch in Hearn and try to put it to sleep. Although, yeah, it has Leech Seed, so it's better to have our Green Monkey here for reducing the amount of damage that gets drained. Yeah, see? So that way we can't get hit by Leech Seed. There we go. There's the paralysis we want. Hopefully that helps us out here. I mean, it should. Yay! No weird, horrible ordeals. And yeah, no nickname for this one because it's going to be part of an in-game trade. The only kind of trading we're allowed to do. We just need to go back from here. Probably not, because this is not a full Pokedex run. You know, due to reasons that should hopefully be understandable, and I'm not a big fan of Whimsicott. Especially in these older generations where it was pure grass. I don't usually use a lot of support Pokemon, because most of these games are typically a little bit too simple to really encourage it past the very early parts of the game. Where it's like, oh, you would actually want something early on, but you can't have anything because there aren't any yet. I mean, again, it's something that I can set up on my own. You don't have to generate a whole ROM for me. I thought you were doing this for yourself, dude. I got stun spored. I can look at the options. Knowing that it's a thing that's there, it's fine. I mean, look if you have enough space on Dropbox. I don't know. That's up to you. Well, that should hopefully be smaller? I mean, usually these things... what am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, because usually a lot of these, at least in my experience, it seems like a lot of more modern randos can just save settings to a short string, which the randomizer will be able to read as like, oh yeah, okay, this is these switches and blah, blah, blah. So in theory, it should be possible for it to be a small file. Well, there you go. It's really tiny. Yeah, you shouldn't have any problems doing that. Yeah, I mean, 2 kilobytes, then again, it could, you know, Dropbox can be a little bit, definitely not always enough for the kind of things, you know, that one would want, I guess. Actually, I don't know what the current limits are for Dropbox anyway. I haven't used Dropbox in a minute. I also just haven't uploaded a lot of files much of anywhere to redistribute, so that might be why. Oh, you jerk. Of course, as soon as I go for the priority move, it's like, yeah, actually, I'm gonna protect just to annoy you, and then I get paralyzed, too. Thanks, Pidove. You're really doing a great job here. What level does this thing evolve at? 21. All right, dog. Sure. If you were Spearow, it would be evolved by then, and would be a better Pokemon than the final result. That's for sure. Fearow is still kind of a baller, really. Like, you don't get Fearow to show up too often, but when it does, it's pretty high tier for the standard normal flying birds. I mean, Gen 1, you'd want Dodrio for more power and its ability to just vaporize things with Hyper Beam a lot better. But that was Gen 1. Where Hyper Beam was busted and critical hit rates were very silly. Anyway, excuse me. Where's... I gotta figure out what building has the trade in it. Oh, is it happy? That upsets me a little bit, actually. Right, here, you can take this Cottony. And I am not going to complain about a Petalil, because I like Petalil and Woolagant quite a bit. Yep. One of my favorite grass types from this generation. Yeah, this one I think comes with like really, really good stats. Lil. That in addition to having own tempo, it has really high goodness, it has what I believe is like a really high special attack IV. Oh, and it's modest nature too, so that's good. Oh, does that have chlorophyll? Oh. That's not as useful. That's okay. It still has good stats anyway, so we should be able to get some work out of it later on. Grass Gardevoir. It's not as stabby as that, but... Alright. Yeah, my party is alright for the time being. Sorry, I was making a horrible noise while I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the team. And the answer is I'm sticking with what I've got because, to be honest with you, my other options aren't many at this moment. Not that kind of horrible noise. Oh hey, it's one of these things again. This time, if it dies, that's not as big of a deal. Although I got a feeling it won't now. Now that we've gotten hit by Leech Seed, just so I can get annoyed a little bit on the way out. Yep. Yeah, people still use Twitter, but I think a large part of that is like... because when everybody was trying to leave that nobody really knew where to go, and then eventually everybody just sort of went back because having a centralized location for stuff is useful. I mean, I have people in my life that I still don't have another way of communicating with them at this point, so... As usual, the collapse of technology, well, it's as usual, I guess, and like I just said, well... Can we remove this thing a little faster, game? Then again, obviously, Pidove has no physical flying type moves right now. Pidove, do you even get, like, wing attack or anything? I think it doesn't, even as Tranquil. Yeah, no, seriously, it's only flying type, it's only physical flying stab are Aerial Ace, Pluck, and Sky Attack. And of course, 2 of those are TMs. Well, Fly also, but... Yeah, I have a feeling that this is not going to be a Pokemon I use in any serious manner after a period of time. In fact, I probably should stop trying to push it now and just go all in on my starter. That's what I'm going to do after I end this battle. Because, yeah, wow. Terrible stats, terrible learn set. They really couldn't give me a level 12 wing attack or something to tide me over. And no Drill Peck in the register of moves there at all. Rude as hell. Neat, we found a tiny mushroom. It's worth a little bit of money. I should remember to have my item finder open at like all times. Really, so... Definitely big oopsie on my part to keep forgetting that. But yeah, see, then we get to eliminate Patrats much more easily. Because we can just arm thrust him down. Yay, a Paralyze heal. Yeah, I wasn't sure which one of those leaf piles was going to be the Pokemon Ranger, but there he is. Wow, rude. Really didn't take a whole lot of damage from our arm thrust there. Yeah, fly is a much later in the game thing. Obviously. Alright, let's roast this bug real quick. Let's learn Smog. Smog doesn't do damage, does it? It's just... it doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, I guess technically it does do damage, but I'll pass. When did they change that? Because that's... well, that's just kind of odd, actually. No, that adds up. I was confused for a second. That didn't seem like it added up correctly. Oh, that was changed in Gen 5? Gotcha. That seemed like something that was a bit more recent. Hey, TM86, Grass Knot. Can we teach this to anything? We should be able to teach this to a surprising amount of Pokemon, just because, yeah. Statler obviously can't make a whole lot of use out of this. Pochita could probably put some use in. Lil, do you even have a move worth substituting for this? I actually like that moveset for the time being. Yeah, so let's take a look at our starter's stats real quick. Oh yeah, don't forget to get Rolf's item. Okay, yeah, so our attack and special attack are not too far off, so I'll probably pick that up and replace Ember with it. Got an antidote. I mean, that's a thing that can happen. We're keeping Tackle for now because, unfortunately, that might actually be useful in some cases. Plus, it's just a source of PP, or something that has a bunch of PP, rather. Quite the elaborate animation for Flame Charge there. As we get a speed upgrade too. Yeah, our bacon bits evolved into a full Porksy. Wait. Oh, that's a 14 joke. I haven't played 14 in a couple of days, actually. I should probably do my weekly stuff for that. Yeah, it's always the the issue. I'm on Midgardsormr. Midgardsormr? If I have the pronunciation correct there, I actually don't remember if it's Midgardsormr. There, we'll call it that because that's what Midgardsormr was originally supposed to be, and then they kind of goofed up the translation a little bit. Because English translations of games in those days were not perfectly accurate to begin with. So stuff like that, which Midgardsormr is a thing from mythology, you know, some of that stuff would be missed surprisingly easily by people who are, you know, even by people who are professionals in that regard. Yeah, I was referring to Midgardsormr in FF7, and that it's a mistranslation of what was originally supposed to be Midgardsormr, but yeah. Apparently nobody at whoever was localizing the game, which I guess would have been Square US or something, probably knew what that was, and they were just like, well, Midgardsormr is kind of close to a direct translation of and transliteration of the characters, which is something that they did a lot of the time for stuff like that, where, you know, where they weren't sure about names. And that's how you got characters like Salsa in the early translation of FF5. And of course, Butts. Not to be confused with Larry of Ace Attorney fame. Yeah, her name was localized to Sarissa later, but yeah, it was Salsa at first. Oh, who's this? Who's this fellow? Gorm. What a name. Oh, they're just revealing that immediately. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just a Dragonite, guys. Do you not know what a fucking Dragonite is? God, I didn't think Unova was this backwater. Shit. Played too much Earthbound. I get it. The Seven Sages, by the way. Yeah, Team Plasma has some kind of weird-ass structure. They've got... It definitely seems like the most complicated out of all of the evil teams. Yeah, he'll be waiting for us at Castelia Gym. Here's the skull back. What you got for us? A moonstone. Well, we kinda don't need that now because of RNG, but thank you anyway. Where can I get a sunstone? That's what I'm more interested in. Let's see. Black and white. Nimbasa City, Relic Castle. Dust Clouds, pick up from level 31 to 100. Black City or White Forest, help by Wild Soul Rock at a 5% chance. So it looks like Nimbasa City is probably when we can get one of those. I'm gonna take a look here. Trainer in the building north of the Pokemon Center. Okay. I'm just going to assume that that's not going to be too hard for us to do, and I'm going to be not completely disappointed about that when I get to that part of the game. Hopefully. Oh, the Striaton gym badge? Did you completely miss out on Nacrene? Well, again, Lenora is kind of infamous for being kind of tough, so if you skipped over it, kid, I don't think anybody would blame you. And yeah, you're gonna take a look at that, the SMB3 rando. I've heard the SMB3 rando is pretty cool, so... And by heard, I mean I've seen some of it. I've just never played it myself. Oh, hey, isn't that what it was before? This shuffle is not always the best in terms of the backgrounds, because I only have a few on here. I gotta get some more, clearly. But I know this Cofagri just showed up earlier in the stream. I don't know if it was the exact previous one, but it was here earlier. I'm seeing double. 4 Krusties. Wait. Right, now these things are just going down nice and easy. But of course, we're also all sped up now because of our flame charge abuse. Yeah, no heart stamp spamming going on here. Although I seem to recall heart stamp is actually kind of a terrible move in this generation, especially because it doesn't show up until pretty late. Let's take a look. Heart stamp, 60 power, 30% chance to flinch. I mean, that sounds okay on paper. Oh no, it's learned at level 15. I thought it was significantly later than that for some reason. Oh no, it knows about Grass Knot. Well, we'll just use Flame Charge. What? Yawn Sleep shouldn't kick in because that's the end of the fight. Heal. So you're probably blocking this area off. Yeah. He's not gonna press for a little bit. And by a little bit, I may mean like the entire game. This dude doesn't have a fight for us, right? This one, however, here's an actual trainer battle. we just do as usual. Just spam flame charge. Certainly not at a part of the game where there's a ton of strategy, that's for sure. Although, ouch, that's quite painful. As you might expect, I mean, it landed a crit too, so... Right, Purloin, that should go down pretty fast from arm thrust. Yay! I gained a level for it. That's good. And here we are, the first of the big bridges in Unova. No Gilgamesh to worry about, but this guy's got a quick claw, so that's nice. There's not a whole lot going on here. This is kind of more like a cutscene where you have to hold down the up arrow and you probably want to hold down the B button as well. Any of these people have items? I don't think they do. As they show off the 3D and the camera angles on this several years after the DS had been out for a while, and they'd already kind of done a bit of 3D flexing in a Pokemon game already. Again, I think Platinum sort of started really introducing that for gyms. Heck, have fun with that, buddy. It's probably in the middle lane, not the side. But I appreciate having the right of way anyway. Brian coming in to insult the guy who's looking for the exact center point of the bridge. How's it going, Brian? Hope you're having yourself a wonderful evening. More Tecmo tomorrow, I heard. So that should be fun. Always good to see what kind of absolute nonsense that randomizer does. Like any of them are pretty good for that. Yeah, I'm just telling us where we go. Find the exact center of a train. Oh, Wrestling Empire. That's pretty fantastic. I have no idea what this person is talking about, but okay. Oh, okay. So that's kind of useless to us because, hey, network functionality with an emulator. And if I was playing this on an actual cart, well, all that stuff is long dead. Because, of course, none of these things are made to last. And what's our item that's coming from our dog here? Oh, I tried to give the dog an item. That's not useful. Yay, we got an antidote. Hooray. All your Nest Cart batteries still work. None of them have been replaced. That's kind of impressive, because some of those are, well, most of them are probably over 30 years old. And by probably, I mean, there were a couple games released in 94 and 95. And by a couple in 95, I think I mean literally just Wario's Woods. But basically what I'm saying is that all of them are probably over 30 years old, most over 35. Oh god, yeah, I imagine those are... If you had those, you'd be angling to retire off of them, I'm sure. I suspect that Wario's Woods and any of that stuff are quite valuable. Shatterhand probably fetches some pretty disgusting fucking prices, for example. I'm pretty sure most of my NES carts have working save batteries still, but I haven't tested in a while. I believe the same is true of my Game Boy games, except I know that the save battery in Silver is dead. But Pokemon Gold and Silver and Crystal, I believe, the save batteries tend to die faster. Probably because they're also... Oh god, I just punched my mic, sorry. That was an accident. They tend to die faster because they're also operating the clock. So it tends to, like, cut their battery life in half. Oh, hey, a nest ball. That's not useful, actually. That's a Pokeball type that, for some reason, they just never have figured out how to deal with it properly. Buddy, I think you should flip a coin to figure out your decision on that one. I don't know. Black Boat? This isn't the DS Advance Wars. It can't do sea repairs. Don't worry about it. Yeah, otherwise you look like a weirdo, dude. The Battle Company. What the hell is that? It's... The Battle Company is not the same as the Battle Train or whatever it's called in this game, which is basically the classic battle tower. But it's along similar lines, I think. I want to find the... This is the person who... Or this is... Yeah, I guess this is the person who lets you on the boat, possibly. If you have the event ticket to see, Oh, I'm bad at words, I'm sorry. To encounter Victini, but as we didn't have this cartridge when the game came out, we'd have to hack for that, and I'm lazy, but I'm sure it's probably quite easy. Maybe I'll look into it later. Dance lessons. Is this the game where there's the three dancers that are just hanging out around town that you have to fight? No, I was just talking about Pokemon World NPCs, and all of them are strange. Oh yeah, you ever heard of the Kraken? Buddy, that's not a fun time. Oh wait, no, that's Earthbound. I have no idea why I'm talking to all these people. I guess I'm just hoping that some of them will have something. Because we got that Quick Claw from that guy earlier, and that was pretty nice. Yeah, the 3D viewpoint and everything can make this place a little bit disorienting compared to a lot of other cities in the Pokemon world. Okay, be the sign. Don't know what that is offhand, but it's probably not our thing. Or closed during winter. Oh yeah, an ice cream stand. In the middle of the night, that's what we're looking for. Down Mode Street. Are we sure this isn't the French region? It's this building. Oh, it's Game Freak's offices, because yeah, they have those in the big cities in a lot of the games. Is Flash even in this game? I know you're making a joke, but it's just like, now that you say that, I just immediately am like, wait a second, Flash isn't even a thing in this game, is it? Okay, we've been down this one. Oh. Then when did it get dropped? Probably Gen 6. Although it did come back for ORAS. Oh. Oh, we're getting ambushed in a dark alley. That's a great idea. Oh, there's Flash. Yeah, we're being given Flash by a random stranger in a dark alley. That's... You can make the jokes for yourself. I've given you the setup. And a couple of cue balls hanging out back here. They're just giggling themselves. What did you do to it, Retro? Yeah, I know that Flash stopped being a thing by Gen 8 in terms of usage, and Gen 7 for that matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I expect that results in some... I've seen some interesting results in the level, too, so... Even if your ROM did survive intact, it could have had some weird stuff going on. Hey, look at this old-style, Rhydon substitute doll type statue. Here should be our gym, right? Oh, good for you, Charon. I mean, okay. What a freak. Get on out of here. Oh, do you have to set the puzzles back up? That's fine. Oh, he wants to go check out the suspicious black hole boat. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I warped in right behind the sign. That's good times. Yeah, okay, the basics of Pokemans. No, they're gonna come up and show up for us. Oh, I see. Iris, who will probably have some story significance later in this game, but we don't fight her in this one. Instead, we fight Drayden, but that's something that we'll worry about in the future. Alright. Are you in the back of the city, dudes? In this building? Flame Raider. Yep. Gesundheit. And hey, look, Pikachu does exist in this universe. It's the only non-Unova Dex Pokemon that you can see before the post-game. Up to the 47th floor then, I guess. Folks speaking a couple different languages. Oh, that just looks like your generic idling pose, buddy. Attract, yay! That's not going to be used probably at all for us, but... At least it's because saying puts you to sleep, not wakes you up. Okay, it's the same conversation regardless of which of those two you talk to. So the security guy want? Can we actually go north from here? Yeah, I think we can actually, which is neat. We can go check out some Pokemon in the desert, because there's some pretty alright ones to pick up there. I was gonna say, did you see anything, but I guess he did. Yeah, the place with the 3 grunts standing out in front of him. This guy thinks he's cool. Or he's sure acting like he thinks he's cool. He's got a Sandile. It doesn't even have Intimidate. This will be super easy. Not even giving us a reason to consider pressing Grass Knot. Not that we probably would, but still. Yep. Well, they had a pretty bad time. All of us going in at once. Oh, they got a couple of dudes in here. Bronius, you idiot. Why would you do that? Yeah, they tried to have more lore in this, but honestly, it's a Pokemon game. You're probably not gonna look at it too much. Because most of them are usually a little bit undercooked anyway, so... Oh, well, that surprisingly did not require many more fights. Of course, they're continuing to spout nonsense, but what'd you expect? Well, they just up and vanished. I don't think there was much you could do about it. Also, they appear to have left an item behind, so that's neat. We got a Yashaberry. That reduces damage from, I forget what type. Ice, possibly? Oh, we found a smoke ball. That's probably used if they dropped it in the escape. I don't know if that'll be functional anymore. Yeah, Yachiberry reduces ice-type damage. So, not of high value right now, but maybe later on it will protect us from a big nuke. Especially if we were to use Garchomp. Oh, right. Hey, a freshwater. Yeah, this game has the honey walls. I thought that was black too, but clearly I didn't remember properly. And Berg's gym is full of clowns. There's a bit of an infestation in here. Yes, I'm in the gym, Irene. God damn it. It's an Invenipede, so... Hey, look, more Pokemon that will get annihilated nice and quickly. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not clowns, they're Harlequins, according to this game. Yeah, okay. That's just a clown. A slightly more bespoke clown, maybe, but nonetheless, a clown. What if I tried doing that properly from the center? That would be better. like doing this. Again, it's probably a problem that one of the common bug-type families in this region is double weak to fire, and flying for that matter. We're gonna dump Grass Knot for a little bit, and we're gonna take Rollout. I mean, eventually we're gonna probably reconsider Grass Knot, but for now, Rollout. And this might be a good time to use it because Dwebble is... well, it didn't take a hit from that, but Dwebble is Rock Bug. So I believe it takes neutral damage from both Arm Thrust and from Fire Charge, so yeah. As we take neutral damage from Rock Blast in return. And we eat all 5 hits because, you know, fuck my life, that's... that door. The way that, like, sliding down sound goes, I keep thinking it's gonna be, it's gonna end in more of a Sonic-y, gate opening kind of sound. Alright, here we go. It's clown time. So we gotta go through here in order to open this door. That will let us open the door to the back. Yeah, this isn't exactly much of a puzzle in terms of gym puzzles. I mean, most of them are quite simplistic. But this one is basically just, hey, make sure you go everywhere. It's full of clowns, alright, buddy. And yeah, this should be another, like, one and done, really. Yep. So many Sawaddles in here. So we're getting a ton of workout from our fire-type attacks. In fact, honestly, I feel like not even going and healing for this, because I'm pretty sure this fight is pretty easy. Like, Berg doesn't even have, you know, Berg doesn't use Dwebble or anything like that. He uses just mostly the same kind of bugs that we've already seen. I think he's got a Whirlipede. He may have a Levani, which is slightly more concerning, because the damage on that might be kind of a lot. But that's about it. The bug variety, especially early on in Unova, is not necessarily very high. Yeah, see, he's leading off with a Whirlipede, so he's got the evolved form of Venipede, and that's... so far, that's his big boy. Well, I mean, clearly that's his weakest Pokemon, but still. Ooh. Yeah, Poison Tail is a little bit worrying. But mostly for the chance of Toxic Poison is more what I'm concerned about. However, we can sit here and deplete all of his items and make sure we can outspeed whatever he's got in the back of the party. Sending Dwebble. Oh, he actually does have one of those. Okay. No need for a switch for us. We don't have water-type attacks on the team right now, so wouldn't really do us a whole ton of good. We're gonna try throwing out some arm thrusts, because those should be pretty similar in terms of damage dealt. Okay, now we heal. That's all you're gonna do, buddy. I'm not impressed with your weird little rock bug. Your weird hermit crab thing. Although, boy, it would be nice to get more than 3 hits. The accuracy down could cause some problems. But we'll find out. Yeah, here's his big ace is Levani. But as we know, Levani is got 2 big double weaknesses. So I'm quite confident here. And also, it's only level 23. I was expecting it to be a little bit higher than that. However, we managed to obliterate it in a single hit. Yeah, I feel like I remember people thinking that Berg was hard. No. Yeah, exactly. Double weakness of sucking and really sucking. Bug Grass, what did you think was gonna happen, sir? Have you never heard of Parasect? Like the most unfortunate Pokemon ever? Insectable. Jesus Christ, dude. What's your TM? Struggle Bug. Oh, right. Struggle Bug doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's guaranteed to lower the special attack of the target. So that's useful if it's going to be a long drawn-out battle anyway. Yeah, 30 power. I'm pretty sure it got boosted in Gen 6. They were just like, yeah, actually, we done fucked up there. 30 power is unacceptably low. Also, a special move when we haven't seen a single specially oriented bug in this entire region yet. Thanks, game design. Meet at the exit to Route 4. Well, we'll deal with that in the future, I suppose. Oh. Yep, show up behind the sign. Oh, you can end up with some things that are pretty frustrating in SMB3 randos from what I've seen. Did you get any levels that have chain chomps in them and they just pop off the chain immediately? That's a thing that can happen. And if it shows up in the wraparound levels, I believe that they'll start hopping across and wrapping the screen. So if you gotta deal with that, that's not fun. But yeah, a lot of that is from memory and my not having played an SMB3 rando. I'm just basing it off of the ones that I've seen other people play. Anyway, now would be a good time to save. And that's going to be where we call it for the evening. After we're done with the old loading there. And by loading, I mean saving. Gotta screw up one more thing before I go.